Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Outdoor Show with Mr.
You guys want to say hi?
Invisig.
You're live streaming to YouTube right now. Social media, yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
All right, now
Yeah.
you walk through the show so I can see all the cool stuff.
I feel like I should just stand behind the camera and move it back and forth.
Yeah.
It's also backwards, so it feels like I should go this way to go that way.
Right.
That's fun.
Yeah. That's crazy. I got Lord Minion hanging out over here with us too.
What was that?
Very noisy.
I gotta turn you up too.
Nice.
I gotta turn you up on the phone.
I got the Invisig shirt on. Backwards.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, there we
I
go.
wanted to wear the suit jacket because when I was at the CES show, like I kept wanting to just pull it open and be like I was Superman, and like, but I was by myself, and so everybody would have looked at me weird, and I probably would have got kicked out. So
Nice.
it's too hot to wear it right now.
Nice.
But
Brittany says, "Watch the reverb." Who's got reverb, Brittany?
Question.
It's probably me coming through this mic. Yeah, it's me. That's funny. So it'll pick up your voice, even though I can barely hear you. And I have the speaker turned up all the way now because it's really loud in the background here.
Yeah.
But this is picking you up.
That doesn't surprise me. It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, you just gotta stand real far away.
Good questions? Okay.
Up in the Invisig sticker.
Yeah.
I don't have a way to put it up on my phone.
Want to talk to him?
I have been denied.
This is kind of a trip, actually. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is our Invisig setup, right? We've got the Invisig with the Iggy back on the wall here, connected to the big antenna that we had to tape to the pole because it wouldn't stay. It kept falling off. And this little unit here is covering the entire showplex. We can go anywhere in this building.
Sweet.
Yeah, and it's working.
And they didn't let you run leg loads into like the main support beam of the building? That's crazy.
I can't hear you.
I just said
say it again.
I just said they didn't let you run into the building to let you, you know.
They
compromise the structural integrity.
You're right. No, they wouldn't let us screw into it. They let us use the pole though, which was nice because this is like in our booth.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Mike needs to be louder. So, not much I can do about that.
So for the people who are on right now and watching, this is Invisig to Invisig. So we've got my phone connected to this one. Nate's using Invisig at his property, so this is all running through Invisig on both ends. Yep. I gotta say too, the quality is quite good. Like you look really clear.
I mean, there's a bunch of ice on the Invisig right now, but apparently that doesn't matter. Well, it's not directly on it; it's on the enclosure.
Oh, Jen's on.
Yep, Jen's here hanging out.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna put this down for a minute and just leave you up.
Okay.
Feel free to talk to people.
I will do that.
But talk loud. Because you're quiet. Yeah. Kinda.
Okay. What's up, YouTube people? Jen, Mary Katz, Brittany,
How's it going?
Grief for Jesus, people I'm familiar with on the Twitch platform mostly. Quality is fantastic. Yeah, it's pretty good. You've been used to staring at the security cameras, which aren't the same quality as the brand new iPhone 17 Pro or whatever this thing is. But yeah, no, I'm super happy with how my Invisigig's working out. I wish I had the Apple earbud things. That would probably make this go a whole lot better as far as the volume and all that goes, but hard to say. I might on the next one try to use my microphone setup, although it's not compatible
I
with
can't
the
hear him.
tripod.
Oh,
Tires are frozen. Man,
what?
so quiet. That doesn't make any sense. Like that's weird.
Oh, that's that.
I can mute myself. Unfortunately, YouTube's
This is the
app doesn't
GB one,
give me a lot of
not as
options.
loud. Yeah, I think maybe try that.
Talk like twice as loud. I can try. That's possibly some of the problem because it's so quiet in here. Like I don't want to just scream. It doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right to scream. Adjust. Third minion, are you in the stream? If you put your head on my knee, you'll be in the stream. Yeah? Sure. There. Yes, sir.
Oh,
What's going on with you? What's going on with you?
you said it before.
Yeah, you're so good. I said put your head on the knee, and that's exactly what you did. You know all the things. Kept meaning to speak. You speak? Good job. Okay. Very good. You did good. Yes. Yes, you did good. Most cooperative dog ever. Except for all the whines. But that's okay. That's just what makes Minion Minion. Ridge turn his mic off.
Are you guys getting overwhelmed with the sound from the mic on our end? Yeah,
I think they might
they like
be.
your shoes.
The shoes. That's awesome. I got ice cleats. Caught on a, I wish I had ice cleats that would go because that would
There we
warm
go.
them up. Maybe with a built-in heater.
Go on to Amazon. Adult light up shoes.
There you go. Hot tip.
Cool.
Huh?
Yeah, that's way
Yeah.
cool.
I can shut this off, or we can cover it, but I'm not sure what's the best move. Let me try shutting it off, and then if we turn it back on, we'll see if it works again.
There you go. That would be cool. Tell Ridge to spring for the really expensive mics with the noise canceling.
Okay, mic's back on. Can you guys still hear me?
Sounds about the same as before, but yeah.
Okay, I'll just shut this off then, and if somebody wants to talk, we'll turn it back on.
Okay, that works. Sounding good now. That's crazy. I didn't change anything on my side. He looks like a Red Dead Redemption character. That is not the first time I've heard that. That's kind of funny. That's pretty funny. What's going on, Minion? Why are all these people texting me? Texts. Sam, not me. Well, that's good. That's good. Anyway, yeah, Invisigig's what I use for my primary internet. I got a Starlink for the backup, but how long have I had Invisigig? I want to say like a year and a half. I could be wrong on that. Time has a way of slipping away from me. Um, I've been one of the owners, Richard, of Invisig. I've been in contact with him since before homesteading about backup internet, and that was before he had a product like he does now, which is cool. It's finally on the market. So he helped me with like a bunch of different tech and stuff, and eventually he and some other guys came up with their own thing, and it works so much better than what I had. Um, just so much better. So much better. But yeah, it comes through real clear. Eventually, I'd love to upgrade all the cameras around my property to something that would be much clearer because sometimes my stream doesn't come through like it should, and it's not the fault of the internet. It's somewhat where I place them and how close they are to Wi-Fi. But if I get better quality cameras, it'd be amazing. As far as the cover on my land, the Invisig doesn't provide a Wi-Fi. Um, any Wi-Fi, you choose that to get your cellular internet, and then you connect your favorite router to it. But I've got a Unify system, and it with a bunch of repeaters, probably broadcasting almost a 5 acre area, maybe a little bit more. And then I got a point to point link that puts internet down at the pond, except for that side's not working right now because there's no solar power available. Not enough to keep that thing going. Have I played with the mowers in the snow? No, and I would have, except for the fact that it's ice. Like we really didn't get much snow. We mostly got ice. Um, Unfortunately. Lord Minion demanding pets. He is demanding pets. Did you lay over for belly rubs? I didn't even see that. Yeah, you can have belly rubs. Yes, the only reason I'm sitting down here is to give Minion belly rubs. It's the only reason I exist. That and to give Minion some food. Yes. Yes, he's good Minion. Get your feet. Get your feet. I can get your feet. Belly rubs. Okay. 5 acres. Yeah, it spans a pretty good area. I'm super impressed. Um, yep, I'm pretty happy, but I'm more impressed with just the stability of the Invisig. It just gets me like reliable internet. Um, and a decent ping, better than Starlink was giving me, and I get more bandwidth, particularly on the upload side, which is really helpful because that's what I do is upload videos and screws in the mower tires. That would work. That would work. Yep. If it had steel tracks, just kind of like the shoes, the ice cleats I wear, that would totally work. Yeah, on the internet. Oh my goodness. I probably have 20 cameras. Only 5 of them are configurable to be shown on the stream, or 6 or 7, I don't remember. 6 smoke alarms, 3 dog collars, like 20 smart plugs, 20 devices, whether it's phones, laptops, TV. It's a lot. It's a lot on the internet. Lots of devices. I actually probably am pushing that as well, and I could probably stand to add some more. What do I want to say? Some more equipment. I think if I got like a second router, basically like I could even add more Invisigigs to my system, and just get more bandwidth that way. Put some devices on one, some devices on another. So every time I upgrade the internet, and this last round of upgrades was huge, it always seems like I need to do more. Remember always having to say live and offline. Yeah, it's not near like it was, and I was supposed to get a computer upgrade on Tuesday, I think, but due to the big ice storm that came, I got pushed off till next week. You can have that if you want. Yeah. And something else tear up? It's it is cool. It's really cool. But yeah, I would have done the live just like all the other my other lives through OBS, but that poor computer out there. It's the same thing when I get a computer, then I push it to the max all the time. So it's all kind of crazy. Hey man, 48 people hanging out in here. People are so used to my YouTube live just being the random stream that yeah, numbers way down. Way down. Yeah, my computer is doing the best it can. Some reason I can't broadcast to TikTok anymore though. I think I have to. I might have even got banned from live on it and don't even know it just because it wouldn't pop up as a message. But I'll have to mess with that permissions, and it basically says my channel can't go live. And it said that originally, and I forget what I did to adjust that. Give me just one sec. There we go. Yes, I am sitting in a dog bed. Not too good to sit in a dog bed. Good enough for me and good enough for me. This Sunday night lives, yeah, I need to do more. What is my internet speed if I do a speed test? It depends. It's usually like, actually, the other day, I think I was getting 70 down, which is really good for me out here, and like 12 up. But I always do a speed test whenever like stuff's always running, like the live stream is always running. So it's probably much faster than 12 up. It's just not while the live stream's going. I think that takes about 8 up all the time. What's the screen split? That other camera is in Washington State at a outdoor show, and my buddy Invisig was hanging out here, but or my buddy Ridge from Invisig was hanging out with me, but his microphone picks up a lot of the background noises. TikTok's having issues due to the change in ownership. Yeah, I noticed that too. I wasn't able to upload videos and stuff for a couple days, so I may have to investigate that. But I almost don't even want to bother until I get the other computer, because it should be able to. The new computer should be able to stream to TikTok in the actual like TikTok format, which would be really cool. I talked about the cost of Invisig yet. Not really. You can go to Invisig's website, which I think is just invisigig.com, and you can check out the price. It's definitely not the world's cheapest thing, but it's simple, it's fast, and it just works. Even and couple owners from Invisigig came out here 8 months ago, something like that, to help me set up internet equipment and do a bunch of cool stuff. And my Invisig hadn't had its firmware updated in like a year, and all this stuff that you're supposed to do. And I was just like, I don't know, I just use it. It just kept on working. Have Invisig tilt the camera back. Yeah, I could do a ceiling review. Hey Ridge, show the ceiling. I want to do a ceiling review. Greetings from Switzerland. That's not the ceiling. Oh, guys, people are walking on the ceiling. People walking on the ceiling, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 ceiling if people can walk on the ceiling. That's impressive. 10 out of 10. That's kind of a big show. I kind of wish I could be there and walk around. I like walking around shows. I was just at the CES convention about a month back now. That was a bunch of fun. Maybe not quite a month ago. That was fun. It's too much walking though. CES is huge. Yes, man. Yes. What do you need now? Do you need the little plastic thing? You need a little plastic doohickey? You may have it. Yes, you may have it. You may munch on it. And Invisig had anti-gravity boots, right? That's really cool. That would explain the shoes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Stopped snowing. Been snowing a bunch off and on past couple days. It's kind of weird. I'm not used to that in West Virginia. Just days of everything being covered in ice or snow, and then every day it kind of like snowing. It's pretty cool. I gotta get Ridge to show you guys the Invisig truck too, because that thing's really cool. Got like a little truck set up with a trailer that pulls the Invisig around. Which snow have you gotten? It's hard to say. I think I ended up actually getting like 5 inches of snow the first day, the first night for part of the night, and then it rained and sleeted, so of course it compressed it down. So we ended up with this 2 inch thick layer of just ice, and then we've gotten an inch here, 2 inches there, and it kind of seems to just sort of disappear, but it blows off the ice to low areas, and then yeah, it mostly just sort of seems to disappear, but it's not warm enough to actually disappear. I heat our whole house with a wood stove tied into a forced air system. That's awesome. That is way cool. Busy gig for the win. Yep, I'm happy with it. If it wouldn't be for Richard who started Invisig, um, I wouldn't have started putting anything on social media because he was the guy I got in contact with to be able to have internet out here so that I could do something. I mean, I probably would have started, but I would have uploaded like a couple videos once a week or something. That wouldn't have been something I could have just because I would have had to drive all the way to town to do it. Ugh, ice. Building you have the main unit set up in. It's actually on top of the roof of the garage, so it's probably pushing 40 feet in the air on one of the highest points of my property. Um, so yeah, and it's in. You can see the enclosure in his screen, although that's actually an external antenna. But that white box that's taped to the post there looks very similar to the antenna I have, but it has room inside of it to put the Invisig. And so the Invisig is actually inside of it, and it's powered with power over Ethernet. And then it pushes the power up there. It's in a great spot for signal. I had to cut, I don't know, a dozen trees, not too many, just going down the hill till it got to a clearing where it can see 5 miles line of sight to the tower. I wouldn't have had to remove the trees, but removing the trees helped my signal. So it was better. And splitting wood is fun, but hydraulic splitters are a game changer. They are. I borrow my neighbor's hydraulic splitter usually once a year, split a whole bunch of firewood, and then the rest I do by hand throughout the winter. What else is there to do in the winter? Like it's not the time to go out digging holes and trying to build stuff. There's no gardening to do, so I'll just every few days knock some firewood apart. Although this time this time of year, I'm just throwing whole logs in most of the time. Finally got through all your emails. Must be famous or something. Must be. Those of you that don't know, Jen is hanging out in the chat, although I think most of you know. Careful if you have to do maintenance on it. 40 feet is a huge fall. Yeah, you're telling me. Cool thing is when I'm up there on the ridge, there's the solar panels on the one side that I can kind of brace myself against, hold on to. So that's a fairly stable area, but I do have to be careful going up and down and all that for sure. And if my internet went out for some reason, if I had to do maintenance on it right now, with all the ice and stuff, I'd just not have internet. It's not worth the risk climbing way up there to do anything like that. I mean, I miss the Minion. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Little known fact about Minion, he actually loves neck rubs too. Yeah, he loves neck rubs. He's doing so good. Yes. You're making happy noises. That's awesome, Minion. If it has could jump to it. Something like that. Something like that. Has can jump really high for the size of him. He's an incredible dog. How the outside dogs handled the snow, sleet, ice disaster? They're doing great. They're loving it. I was a little bit wondering how they were going to handle the ice, but also I knew they have claws and like they seem completely unfazed by it. Their claws just dig into the ice like ice cleats, and they go and do whatever they want. Neck rubs are great, especially for itchy beards. That's right. Looking into the Invisig too, and we moved to West Virginia. Be awesome. I'll tell you what, it's I got nothing but good stuff to say about it. I'm thrilled. I like having good internet, and it doesn't use much electric either, which is really nice. Because as you guys know, I'm on solar power, so keeping it running all the time. I think Ridge told me it uses like half a watt or something. It doesn't even register really on my monitoring equipment. I watched for a while. Still the TRX. Are you enjoying it? That's a cool truck. I am enjoying it. I don't drive much with my lifestyle, but when I do get to drive it, it is an absolute blast to drive. Minion loves the TRX. Minion absolutely loves it. He loves anything with an engine that goes places and does things. Yeah, I said the words. Go places, do things. But not today. It's crazy cold out. Minion would get frostbite on his little nose and his little ears. And I'd have to bundle him up so much that he would not be happy. Because you hate being bundled. At least to that extreme. I know you do. And he's like, make winter go away. And I'm like, I can't. I'd love to, but I can't. Minion does have good taste. Yep, Minion's got great taste. There. Except for his taste for cardboard. There. I'm gonna have more cardboard. It's like you're just messing with me. Yes, sir, Minion. Yep. He's doing good. He's doing good. How's that fired? So it's doing pretty good. Got really hot water on the stove. Lots of kettles and pots, and I just use boiling water to replenish animal waters all the time. And sometimes sometimes I don't get out to thaw it in time. So what do? I bring the entire bucket full of icy water, which typically it's just ice. This is going to take days to thaw. It's possible I'll take this ice chunk out after a bit and put it in the one of the pots on the stove, and that'll melt the ice.
Nate, we got a fan.
Hey,
We got a really shy one who's running away.
come back!
He's
I wanted
fleeing.
to talk to you.
Yeah, it's the green backpack walking away right now.
Oh man,
Sorry.
No, she's shaking her head.
it's not that I'm not that scary. I promise.
She said no. That's
I
funny.
get that. Yeah, it was wonderful to meet you.
Okay, I'm gonna shut this back off.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's too funny. Does the TRX still go on dates, or does Jen's Beauty go on dates with you now? Yeah, we switched it up, which Jen just said. Yep, absolutely. Jen's Beauty goes with me on all the dates. Her beauty isn't the truck. Her beauty is Jen. That's what happens in real life too. Sometimes when I'll encounter somebody, they get real nervous and suddenly have to go. But sometimes then they'll come back and be like, "Can we get a picture?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Scared of the beard and ran away. Could be. Could be. It's pretty scary. I should have stepped out of the screen and she could have talked to Minion. Yes, man. What you got in your eyebrow? Maybe that's just your eyebrow. Maybe it's such a big furrowed eyebrow. Goofball. Dunk, 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 dunk. My phone is trying to go crazy and do all the stuff. Hey, Jenna, you make any tea today? No, I haven't made any tea today. But I usually make some at night and then forget to drink it and then drink it when it's cold in the morning. And then forget about coffee. But I did not forget. I got some coffee made just in time for the live. Well, that's about empty, so I'm probably going to pour some water in it, make some tea. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'll pour tea over top of me. Megan doesn't like that. Set this on the stove just for a sec. And go and find a tea bag. I'll make tea right now. Right now, making tea. Cranberry, pomegranate, that sounds good. We'll get some honey, which I keep on top of the one pot of hot water, because that keeps the honey soft. And I have learned when it's soft like this, pour a bunch, and then when you're ready, you just flip it like that, and none of it gets on the edge. Everything stays clean and nice. I really got it down. I really got the tea making down. We shut around, find a random spoon because I haven't been doing much in the way of dishes, so there'll be a little bit of yogurt in there, tea, a little bit of dried yogurt. I don't care. A little bit of dried yogurt never made tea bad. Probably. And then set it down over here for a sec. No, that's my tea. You don't like tea, Lord Minion. Would you like some tea? Put some on my fingertip. You may have some tea. There you go. You gotta get the droplet off, you goofball. Tea time, that's right. Being such a happy pup next to the fire. He loves being next to the fire. What are you looking so longingly at? Is this what you're looking at? You got that thing all tore up. Yogurt tea, that's right. Say what? Puyallup. I don't know anything about Puyallup. Probably a city somewhere, and I'm butchering the Puyallup. That's just spelled wrong if it's supposed to be said Puyallup. That can't be right. That's where the show is. Oh. Well, now everybody at the show is going to laugh at me because I've probably said their city wrong. Had yogurt milk, never yogurt tea. Tell you what, it's not too bad. And we got leftover cream from the latte I had. Kind of floating in the top. Not bad. Still a little bit hot, but that tea bag needs to keep soaking anyway. Because, you know. Yeah, Minion. Yes, Mr. Minion. What's Mr. Minion doing? Mr. Minion. Mr. Minion. He's just deep. That's right. It's hard to pronounce for everyone in Washington. I bet. Milk and tea is a thing. It is. It is. And it's totally good. This is kind of my way of cleaning the coffee cup too. Is hot tea soaks in there, kind of removes all the milk that tries to stick to the sides. Native American name, yeah. The problem is like I feel like they could have done better with the English letters organized in such a way to say the names better. Like it's kind of like they took random English letters and stuck them in there, and I could have chosen some better options. And he looks tired. Man, Brady is tired. We're all tired out here. It's been super busy with all the snow and ice and replenishing water all the time and keeping stuff from freezing and carrying everything on top of ice all the time. It's been nuts. So much to do. Yep. Yep, it's a lot. It's one of the busier times on the homestead when you get a storm like this followed by all this cold weather. It's the extreme cold that creates probably as much hassle as anything. And what are those crazy city names? That's wild. What's going on, Mr. Minion? How are we doing? I'm gonna have to rotate because I got a bucket of ice behind me and a wood stove next to me, and half of me gets cold, the other half of me gets hot. You, on the other hand, are perfectly in the middle, sir. Everything working out good for Minion. Minion's a very talkative dog. Very talkative. How much snow will you get? I have no idea. I didn't know we were supposed to like repeatedly get snow like every day for a while, but it's not really amounting to much, which is totally cool. The worst part about it was that like we just ended up getting a lot of ice instead. Dinosaur, Colorado. All the street names are dinos. That is really cool. That's super cool, actually. Minion has opinion. Minion has so many opinions. So many. Right now, his opinion is a piece of cardboard isn't too big of a piece. It needs to be in little pieces. Ice is the worst. It really is. And the road out there is completely ridiculous. It's a good thing I'm not trying to go anywhere right now. Yeah, it's crazy out there. I still don't have any chains for any of my vehicles, which my thought behind that is like there is no like I'm not supposed to be going places when the weather's like this. Like it's the whole point of this lifestyle is there's not some reason to have to go anywhere when the roads are bad like this. You know, the idea is to have everything I need for weeks to months already be here. And if I really had to go, I can take the ATV at least to the town. No more ice. Yes, no more ice. I really need warm weather to make the existing ice go away. Or a dump truck full of sand or something I could like start dumping around somewhere, but 27 inches of snow. That's a lot of snow. Yep. Minion needs some blinky shoes, like a girl in the other cam. Absolutely, we need blinky shoes. I'd love to get Minion blinky shoes. Minion hates shoes, though. You want shoes? You want blinky shoes? Blinky shoes. Yeah, you're not so sure about that, are you? Yeah. Snake, listen to Jen. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna order some. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm sure by Monday all the roads elsewhere will be good. The only road that'll be a concern will be the one up here. Which I'll just have to see how it is. Monday's still a ways away yet. Still 5 days away. Hopefully they'll come and do some kind of road treatment at some point. Be back later, sitting at the DMV. See you, Griefer. Thanks for hanging out. Where's Aria? You would double like if Aria would be here. She's outside. She did spend a good bit of time in here, but she got overheated. Hey, you could put blinky lights in your beard. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could. I mean, you look funny. That was not a hat, but you have turned it into a hat because you decided to lay upside down on it. Yeah, that's funny. That's a funny look for Minion. Minion's a goofball. Let's see if we can bump this stove up a little bit. I was gonna clean the glass before the stream, and I kind of tried, but the glass is way too hot, and it has not been cool glass for at least a week. So it's impossible to clean when it's that warm. It is a dual stream. It is. I'm at a trade show, outdoor show. Well, I'm not, but I'm being streamed on some TV at a trade show in Washington State, outdoor show. And we were hanging out and talking. Me and Ridge from Invisig, we were hanging out and talking, but then the background noise got too crazy. And so now I'm just hanging out with you guys and whoever happens to walk by. I do, man. I don't really care for this tripod a whole lot, but it's the one I have in the house. Store. Seems like this live's working pretty good. I'm gonna try to promote. I'm gonna be live at 7 p.m. Eastern time here, doing the same thing, and I'm gonna put out some stories to promote the live. Hopefully, we get some more people jumping in here. Are both of you in dog beds? Yes, absolutely. I'm in a dog bed. Minion's in a dog bed. I wanted to put the wood stove behind me, number one, because I wanted to be warm. Number two, I thought it'd be cool ambience. Just kind of hanging out in the middle of the house. Watching from Canada. It's been strapped to you in the video. You're all going crazy on the ATV. Yes. Yep. I had a strap around me clipped to his harness. So he was directly strapped to me. The front of the ATV bounces around a fair amount, and Minion's gonna end up smacking his head on his bed. So I put him with me. Plus, if for some reason it gets too crazy and I have to bail out, Minion will be with me, and I'll just kind of wrap myself around him, and we'll go rolling off the ATV while it goes crashing off in the woods and some big fireball and everything. I mean, that's never happened before, and I don't think it's gonna happen because I wasn't going that crazy, but me in the area. Yep, I'm in the area. I've been told to go to the area. I mean, did you tell me to be in the area? I can be in an area. Yes. Funny thing is, before I started this stream, I set these two beds here, stuck Minion there, went outside to replace some water for some animals and do some stuff. And came back in here, and then 2 beds were stacked on top of each other, and Minion was in the middle of it. And I was like, "Look, guy, I have to have one for a little bit." That's a right screen. That is a outdoor show in Washington State where there's an Invisig booth set up, and I'm there on some big TV talking, and people are probably like, "Who's this weirdo?" And then they, just browse the booth and stuff like they're supposed to. Which is cool. But Invisigig's how I'm streaming and uploading and doing all the internet activities I do. I do have a Starlink as a backup internet. So if the cell tower or something really dumb happens, it'll switch over. But Nate's stealing Minion's bed. Yes, I'm stealing Minion's bed. And that's what his whole problem is. Am I stealing his bed? Am I? Did I steal his bed? Yeah, we're doing good though. We're doing real good. Needs more training. Need more training, Minion. More training. Boxing. Boxing. He's like kind of raising his paws. Boxing. Boxing. Kaboom. Oh, kaboom. You got to block. You got to block. Yeah, you got to block. He's like, I'm not boxing. I'm laying on my back. In a complicated relationship. Absolutely. Very complicated. Very complicated. And yet very simple. We're kind of crazy though. Yep, we're kind of crazy. How's this ice doing? This ice is going to melt in roughly 48 hours. It's going to take a long time. Belly rubs. Did you want belly rubs? And I missed the opportunity. You just want to be noisy. You only want to be noisy. That's all you want to do. Yeah. Yeah. You just want to be noisy. Be very loud. Even though nothing could be better for Minion. Here, why are you laying on the cardboard? That looks uncomfortable. Yeah. Minion has left. Minion. No. Come here. Minion, do not. Dagger's leaving you alone and not bothering you in your bed. You should be very happy and leave him alone. Especially when he's in another bed. Here, you can wear this. It's like a coat. Like coat. Stay. 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 That's not really stay. Hey. Hey. Man's like, I'm not doing tricks right now. I need the training. Yeah, I probably need the training. I probably need the training. Oh man. That's tough cardboard. It's all waxy and stuff. Why are you trying to take cardboard away from me? What if I want the cardboard? What was my cardboard? It's not my cardboard. Minion's cardboard. Okay, fine. Fair it up. We'll use it to start the next fire. We haven't let the fire go out in a really long time now because it's been cold. But eventually we'll have to start the fire again. Give me that. I said I'm having it. It's mine. Nope. Can we see Dagger? We can probably see Dagger. Might mess everything up. Ooh. Mr. Dagger. He's like, what are you doing with that thing? Why are you bringing that thing over to me? Hi. You gonna go back outside in the snow? No, doesn't look like it. No, doesn't look like it. Any belly rubs too? Do you? Yeah, it's nice for you to leave Minion's area alone. Hang out in your own area. So it's really nice. What are you doing, Vince? You doing good? You have to tell the people bye because we got some stuff to do, but we'll be back on in a few hours, 4 hours, something like that. Put everybody back on the big broadcast. Uh-oh, I disturbed Dagger by existing. He might come steal your bed. He's wandering. He might just want to drink out of the water bowl. Yeah, he's just getting a drink out of the water bowl. You? How does Minion's concerned look? Like Dagger might be coming to take his bed. Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. He's making his rounds. I was checking out the ice bucket. He's licking the ice bucket because he'd prefer that over the water, apparently. Weirdo. Animals like cool water. I don't care what temperature it is anywhere else. Dagger, that water is probably half dog slobber anyway. I don't think you necessarily want it. Yes, Mr. Manion. Well, we're gonna jump off of here. We'll come back. Come back in a few hours. Hang out with the people again. Yeah. Yeah, we will. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Manion. All right. Give me a sec. I'll get the other stream started up. You guys can check out all the snow and fancy nature stuff. And I'll catch you guys later.